Yeah, I mean, there's a couple different layers to it, but Dwayne made a good screen, Wayne made a good cut, and Gordon gave him a terrific pass. But the ball wasn't bouncing for us on that last play, and you know, to be frank, we didn't deserve it. When you get crushed that badly on the glass, and all the loose balls. So if you add up the loose balls and the glass, it was probably, I don't know, 75 to 29, where they won those categories. And this game usually rewards the team that's to the ball first, and they were.
To the point of rebounding specifically, the offensive rebounding, they were plus 20. What was the biggest challenge for you?
It was tough on all levels. It was tough blocking out. It was tough going up and getting it with two hands. We had several where we touched the ball but didn't come down with it. Sometimes we wouldn't come down strong enough inbounds, and then our guards also were running in instead of trying to corral some of the long rebounds. But you know, that's a tough lesson. We've rebounded much better than that. We've seen you know, that type of game many times in this league. Teams that shoot a ton of threes. We just couldn't get a handle on it.
Erik, what's the takeaway going into the break off of a game like this, and with obviously the 7 losses in 8 games? What do you want the guys to think about or not think about during this 8-day All-Star break?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll have a little bit of time just to disengage, and I don't have to go into a full audit right now on the last 2 weeks. You know, it's disappointing. We all feel that right now. 2 or 3 days from now, we'll probably be able to find a little bit of perspective. Then 5 or 6 days from now, we'll be itching to get back together with this group, and then get back to work and start to really hone in on this group to make a big push in those last 20-some games.
Erik, would you rather they just, is it good, whatever point you are in the season at this time, to just get away and not think about the game for the players?
Yeah, regardless of whether we would have won that or not. Look, this has been, you know, the last 2 weeks, our guys have been very emotionally engaged in this season. Each one of these games has felt like a playoff game. We've dropped 7 of 8 of them, so that has you know, that has an effect on your emotions. You try to stay steady through it, and we'll get better in these situations. But probably the timing is good for all of us, just to get away, unplug. I want guys to relax, and you know, obviously we're the Miami Heat, so I also want them conditioning. They don't have to see a basketball court. They don't have to see anything, but hopefully they'll find time for a treadmill, you know, for the next few days, and then find some beach time as well.
What do you like your team has in terms of where you are at this point of the season? How do you like your team coming in the second half of the season?
I like our team. I think we're a very good team. I think we have great potential. I think we have great upside. We're closer than it looks right now, but that's our margin of error also. We're built differently than some of the top teams in both conferences. We have to play to an identity consistently, and we need multiple contributors in the same game. That's just how we're built, and you know, we're capable of getting over this hump, and I believe we will. I think we're getting better from these situations.
Erik, what we've seen from James the last couple of weeks, is that any source of encouragement?
Yeah, I'd love for him to build on this. You know, JJ cares. That's the most important thing. So he wants to play well and contribute for the team. I think Dwayne will also help him. You know, he helps him get to his strengths, and also he can put the ball in Dwayne's hands to make some decisions also. So James can just be a force of nature, and I think that's what you saw the last couple games.